It's going live. We're live.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm fine. My name is Priya Mohan. I am the owner of sariKNOTsari here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And as many of you know, I love fabrics and I am a fabric snob. And on a trip to India almost 8 years ago, I decided that I needed to incorporate more of these incredible silk fabrics into my life, which does not include wearing a sari and trying not to have it fall off. So I designed clothing that really suited my needs at the time. My body was changing. And I thought that if I had had my kids, that, you know, if I just continued to eat normally, my body wouldn't change. But sure enough, it did. And all of the clothing that I invested in didn't fit me anymore. And that's when I realized that traditional clothing that you find in the malls are meant to become obsolete for you. There's planned obsolescence because everybody knows that your body is going to change, but they pretend that it isn't. So I developed sariKNOTsari as a brand to accommodate and actually celebrate the fact that women's bodies are changing and that we get to decide when we're done with our clothes. They don't get to decide when they're done with us. So I created a line of clothing that's made out of pure silk. It's about 22 different styles of clothing. For example, this is the poncho, and then it's in an infinite number of fabrics because we recycle vintage saris. And because it's an older sari, there is only one of each sari. And we can make about 3 pieces out of each one. What am I forgetting, Mira? Mira is behind me. My daughter, Mira, is behind the camera. And has anyone joined us today?
Everyone has joined us today. Judy is here, and Cheryl and Sabina. Judy says, happy Friday. Corey says, happy long weekend, everyone. Jane says, hi, everyone, a happy Friday. The new pieces are gorgeous. Samina says, happy Friday and long silky weekend. Yes. Michelle says, hi. Jordy has joined us, and so has Shafali.
Oh, hey, Shafali.
And
hey,
Margaret
Jordy.
Webb over on YouTube as well says, happy Friday.
Thank you all so much for joining us. So actually, it's really nice that Jordy's here. I have to tell you guys about a lovely experience we had with Jordy. She had some pieces on her wish list, and as you know, she doesn't live close to the store. So she scheduled a virtual meeting or shopping experience with Alex, who kind of has a really strong sense of Jordana's style and also has her coloring. And they were able to go through together and find pieces that would work for Jordy. And then we turned it into a video that we later uploaded to YouTube so Jordy would have a copy of it so that she could have a way to remember which styles looked good, different styling hacks, all of those things that make it easier for her to shop. And we are so happy to do that for any of you. So when you see that pop-up that you just want to X out that says, book a virtual shopping visit, please do. It's not scary. You just hang out with one of us in front of a camera, and it's like you're visiting the store, but you're sitting on the sofa, and then everybody is just moving around you, showing you things. So I hope you take advantage of it.
Jordy says, happy Friday. Hope everyone got their dream waterfalls. Sabina says, that's a gorgeous poncho. And Deborah Dixon says, happy Friday, everyone. So nice to have seen you all yesterday. Love the new store.
Yes, it was so nice to see Deborah. And actually, Deborah, this week's blog is all about a conversation that you and I had. And I made a very special point of when I was generalizing about men, not to include your husband because he was lovely and super supportive. But I do hope that you guys will find your way to my blog. It's on the front page of the website. It will be showing up on Instagram and Facebook on Sunday in the morning, actually. So well before the sneak peek or the Sunday drop. I'm getting used to the new lingo too. Happens. Let me show you a couple of pieces and then I will explain what we're doing here tonight.
Oh, I love the bejewel of the border.
Honestly,
of that one.
Everybody who I've seen while I've had this around me, I have honestly sworn that there is no way I would have let this go up for sale without keeping it for myself.
No, like it reminds me, I was brainstorming how I wanted to decorate my room a couple years ago. And
you wanted to do all those jewel tones?
Yeah, I wanted it to be exactly like this, those vibrant jewel tones where it's dark but still so bright. And so it's such a perfect silk to start off this collection.
It really is. And then this color here is very much Tarocco. If you're somebody who has Tarocco, this is more of a magenta in here. We have some darker teals through here. Down here we have, again, it's more magentas, but there's a little bit of red. And this piece is definitely more of a Monday, Tuesday type situation. I'm wearing it tunic length. I know a lot of you ladies like to see it that way. If I wanted to spin it around and wear it top length or asymmetrically, then it would be a little bit shorter at the front, but a little bit longer on the arms, like that. But this piece is really kind of different. Every time you spin it, you get kind of a different look.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like an ombre across of it.
Yeah.
Too.
I wonder, yes, you can kind of see it. Yeah. Take a bow. Yes, this is my favorite piece from the collection. And so we're starting something new today. We're trying to change the language of it, and I'm so used to saying sneak peeks, so I'm going to have to work really hard to make sure that I explain the rhythm of what we're doing now. So Wednesday, sometime during the day, we will release a bunch of items for preview. The first pieces that will join the collection are the ones that are new pieces that nobody has ever seen before and that aren't available for purchase. And then that's Wednesday. On Friday, so today, we will show you those pieces along with other pieces that are in the store that have kind of the same vibe, the same energy, because they might be here. The same vibe or the same energy. And so that we can show you some pieces that are actually in the store that you don't have to wait until Sunday to see. And then if there are pieces like this one, which currently says preview if you're on our website, the website's going to get password protected for 15 minutes. So it's 7:45 on Sunday, during which time I will go in and change everything in the background so that when the website reopens at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all of the pieces that are currently in preview mode will be available for sale. And we're going to keep doing this every week. So it's going to be Wednesday preview, Friday live, and then Sunday drop. But there are a number of pieces in this collection that you can also purchase today. So when I'm showing them to you, I'll let you know whether this is a drop on Sunday piece or something that you can get today. So guys, I'm so distracted, let me tell you. And that's why I feel like I have not focused yet. So there is a lovely restaurant here. If you guys are ever in town, I highly recommend you visit Cowabunga's, which is right over there. It is a great pizza place. And two of my daughters, in addition to Mira, are here right now. And so we hightailed it over to Cowabunga's, and then they were going to come and see the store, but then they ran out of time and I had to come here and do the live. And now there's a part of me that's worried that they're going to pull up and I'm going to be in the middle of this live with you. And I really just need to calm down because it's going to be fine.
Okay, I'll pull up. I think it'll be fine.
It's going to be fine.
I think that they probably have gone home, I fear.
They probably have gone home.
However, we do have some fun comments.
Oh, I would love some fun
Jordy
comments.
says, highly recommend the style session and have the video to rewatch is amazing because Alex is a color genius who held up all the different colors with each piece and found some gorgeous combos that I could never remember without that video.
So you do get to work. We will try to set you up with whoever you prefer. It would have to be either me, Rachel, Mira sometimes, Kim, or Alex, because Shefali is pretty much entirely marketing now. She doesn't really do sales anymore. But yeah, so we can try to set you up with whoever you think would be the best fit, who kind of knows your style. This is another piece that is being released on Sunday at 8 p.m. And I wanted to try it on for you because this one actually has...
It's right there.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one has the match.
One over.
Right.
So close.
So do we have two like this where we have the matching pieces?
Yeah. And I didn't put them together. No.
Oh, wait.
So close.
Wait, hold on. But this one goes with...
The one you're wearing.
This one does, but this goes with this.
Yes.
Right. So we got to try those on together too. I got there, Mira.
Yeah.
So
it was a fun journey on this.
It was a fun journey for everybody. So this is a kimono sleeve top. Ladies, some of you who have been around with us for a really long time know that there was a period of time where I tried to get rid of the kimono sleeve top because I was like, it's basically a poncho. Why would you need two things? But what everybody agreed was that it's really nice to have something that you could just throw on top and it functions as a top and it's beautiful and it's elegant and it's comfortable and it really does solve the whole top situation. Whereas if you chose a poncho instead, you would have to find something to wear underneath. So here we are. This is a kimono sleeve jacket. It's also one of the pieces that is dropping on Sunday at 8 p.m. And I don't know if I've ever tried these two styles together. What do we think, Mira? So it's a kimono sleeve top. Oops. paired with?
It looks good, but I'm feeling overstimulated on your behest.
So too much of one pattern.
I guess my curiosity is whether it feels too flowy in the sleeve.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you can see the sleeve coming out through here.
But how does it feel? I think it looks amazing. It looks beautiful.
It feels fine. Like I couldn't have even told you that the sleeve was coming out unless you had told me.
Yeah, because I love the look. My hesitancy has always been whether it feels like too much fabric.
Yeah. Do I have a black necklace? I do not. So
you could do a pop of red.
Could do
the red cat. Do the red cat.
The red cats, I think, are all gone.
No, I could have sworn I saw one, or I took one off the mannequin.
A red cat definitely came home with me.
She's coming home with me. And Margaret Webb says, I love the kimono sleeve top and ponchos. So glad you have both. Yeah. The kimono sleeve top has really grown on me as a style. Yeah. It's so beautiful. It falls so nice. And I'm slowly coming out of a very clumsy time in my life.
You feel like you're
mature
ready
enough to handle a kimono sleeve and without getting hooked on everything.
Things like so. If I'm wearing a kimono sleeve top, but I really know I'm going to have to be like busy and doing things, there is a seam right here. Oh, right here. And what I do is I just grab about 4 or 5 inches on either side of that seam and tie a knot like that. You can do it from the inside or the outside. If you do it from the inside, the knot really does just disappear. I'm doing it from the outside for ease, but it really does close off the sleeve and turn it more into a bat wing. And it's easy to do.
Oh, turn around. Turn around. I think the pattern's completely different on the back.
What?
I think on the front it's roses with vines, and on the back it's roses with black and white roses on behind.
Oh, that's so cool. And what's the jacket?
The jacket has both.
Oh, the jacket has both. Very cool. So this is a lovely chartreuse. You could wear this with a chartreuse, or you could wear it with a leaf green. Definitely wear it with black. You probably would have to wear it with a cream because the whites are never a really pure white. There. The whites are never really a pure white.
Carol says, happy Friday, everyone. Corey says, kimono sleeve tops are one of my faves. Michelle says, I love kimono sleeve tops. Christine Turtlow says, a little late to the party. Happy Friday, ladies. And Jacqueline Webb says, good evening, ladies.
I don't know where I put the hanger for that. But I wanted to show you guys something. So if you're on our swap and sell group, you have probably already seen this hack. It is officially the Gail hack.
Oh my God, I saw that video. That
looks
insane.
So good. So, and then Christine came to the store and she was modeling for Shefali. And she styled it that way. And so a lot of you were asking what it looks like. And we are hoping beyond hope that Gail will actually help us create a video. But in the meantime, this is how you do it. You put on your kimono sleeve jacket. Then you find the belt.
There we go. A bit of pink at the bottom.
Oh, it does. Oh, wait, this is the kimono sleeve. I put on the wrong piece. Guys, I put on the wrong piece.
I think they're home. Don't worry.
I don't know why that is just so in my head.
Because it was part of the plan, but then...
Yeah, like it became like an unfinished thing.
Famously, we're not good at sticking to plans. No. I always tell people I love to make a plan so that I have a set plan to give up on later.
Yeah, because I think that's the problem is part of me thinks there's something still about to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm ready again. I thought I was wearing this one earlier.
So... Jordy says the hack is amazing. Nana says hello.
That's my dad.
Jane says it is that. It is amazing. An amazing hack. And then Marilyn Ritzy said, "Good evening, ladies. Love these silks, which I have seen in person, and they are amazing." And then Margaret Webb is wondering, is the waterfall top promo on till the end of the month or has it finished?
It has not finished. We don't have an end date, but yes, I can safely say it will be on until the end of May. I think that is a reasonable thing to say. I guess the only reason we would stop is if we ran out of waterfall tops, which I don't think is going to happen. So I ended up putting this on and not actually talking. So the way that you do it is you put on your kimono sleeve jacket. Then you take your belt. And you put one part of the belt through this sleeve, like so. The other part of the belt through this sleeve, like so. So now I have my two sides here. But in order to be able to get these two sides together and be able to move my arms, all of this has to go up onto my shoulders. And then once that's all up on my shoulders, you might need to adjust it a bit. You just take these two ends, tie them together with a bow, and it creates this really cool top. Like that.
It's so cute.
I am so off screen today. Do you think you could move the camera, Mira? Because I feel like this is where I want to stand.
Makes it worse.
Perfect. Okay. So, and then if you want, you can just leave it like this. Of course, you'd have to wear something under it, but you can also take this and tie it together. Make sure you've got it overlapping sufficiently, like definitely sufficiently. And then you could tie it here and it becomes a halter top.
And also you can use the magnetic buttons to hold it in place if you feel like it might move.
You can totally do that. And it would also look great under a jacket.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you had a blazer and you wanted to wear this under a blazer. So it is a very incredible hack. It is officially the Gail hack.
No, I saw the video on my feed and I stopped in my tracks.
Yeah.
And I said, what is this?
What style is that?
I work here. I should know this.
So, okay, so I showed you both these green pieces and I kept confusing them with the other green pieces. So I am going to set these to the end. Do the ladies have any questions about the drop? Oh, you can comment drop if you want to find out more about these Sunday drops that we're doing. And you can comment, you can comment drop if you would like the collection to the link. And you can comment info if you would like a link to how we're going to be doing these drops.
So info for a link on the about of these drops and drop for the link to the collection.
That's right. And that will be consistent. So before you had to type in sneak peek, but now you type in drop. But to be honest, I just kept sneak peek there as well. So if you type in sneak peek, you're going to get the drop as well. Okay, so here is the other shade of green. And as Mira pointed out, it has this lovely deep rose at the bottom here, almost like a dusty rose.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. And it's almost the same color, right? It's got those same chartreuses, the same black. But I would say this color here is definitely more of a gray than a white.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this one that goes with this. So I always do love me a Sari sister moment. This is a midi length caftan. And look at this fabulous border that has been appliqued onto it. Right there. Stunning. It has the mirror work in it. Feels like it's made out of silk. And then that is just on the one side. And let's give it a try. I also have the swatches for the linen order. So if you are part of our Facebook group, or if you're part of the Facebook swap and sell group, or if you follow our page, you'll be able to see the swatches. What I did is I created some listings where I mixed up the swatches, like the colors, the greens from last 2 winters with the greens from this winter, so that you could kind of see them together.
Carol says, I like the leaf/fern pattern on that one.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's just beautiful. Did I get it wrong again? No, they're the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here is a duster over a midi length caftan. And I really do feel like I need a necklace. So I'm just going to go grab one. I'm going to hope I find one. Oh, it's up on the top there. No, here it is. Okay, guys, I'm back. Who is? Oh, yes, they are in town. There we go. Here we go. There's a black necklace. And I really feel like it does need the black necklace to kind of add a focal point right here.
Carol says that they look great together.
I think so, right? Like, I really love the idea of having the two pieces.
I like the long. I really like the long, like undersilk with the duster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different look, right? Mm-hmm. It's very elongating.
Yeah, I find it's a very classy look.
And I wonder, there's lots of ways of doing this. I know these are some of Margot's hacks, because I did this for Nisha's wedding. Remember, I had the same kind of combination, but then I wanted it to have a bit more texture. So I put those through there and almost made the top part look like a bit of a shawl, like that.
It gives more arm coverage too.
It does give more arm coverage. But yeah, it's a really fun look and very easy to do. And if you wanted, you could even take these and tie them in front. make it more of a jacket style. I don't know how I feel about that. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
was
kind of
too
funky
easy.
because you're like, where is it coming from?
Well, especially with these colors, right? They really pop. Okay, that is it for the greens, ladies. So what's new, Mira?
Oh, for me, guys, I'm very stressed out with my move. And I'm making it everyone's problem. And I'm not letting them help me. I'm just letting them absorb my stress.
That is exactly what's happening. So Mira is moving in what? How many days now?
I believe 8.
In 8 days. And she's plugging away, but she's got some work ahead of her. One day, last Friday, actually, she forgot her phone with me. Remember how Mira had to go to that show afterwards and her back was hurting? Well, she forgot her phone. So then she didn't have her phone all night. And then she also lost her car keys. So we couldn't move her car because there was no other set of keys. We had to get it towed, but then she found her keys. And then...
So then I had to go and pick up my car. And then I picked up my car. And then I was like, cool. I did my work. I got my car. Everything is A-okay now. And then the electric company thought that we had moved out already and cut off our entire power. For fun.
For a night.
We had to wait a day to get our power back. And so I couldn't really pack. And so
it was a little bit of chaos.
It's been a little bit of chaos. We had a wedding reception for a family friend, which was really nice.
That's where I took that picture of henna that I posted onto the stories. So is this a new release or is this one already in stock?
And I can't even tell you.
I think this one was already in stock. I don't remember playing around with the picture of it. So this is
I can check if you want to give me the code.
I feel like I showed you guys this recently because it is so pretty. It definitely fits in with that theme of dark spring where you have the darker tones, but you still have the florals. So I believe that this is hydrangea through here. And then we have some peonies and we still have these beautiful leaves that are kind of more of a coral color. Just a great example of dark spring. And just so you know, what I'm wearing underneath as my underpinning is the Joanna jumpsuit. Last time I wore something that looked very much like this. It was the boho dress. This one is pants. But because it has the elastic here on the sleeve, it's really easy to get it on and off when you need to get it on and off in a hurry. Works really well as a bathing suit cover-up. It's by Blue Sky, and it's made out of bamboo and linen. For our American ladies, it is not yet available on the US site because we haven't updated the tariffs. But if it's something you're interested in, send us a message, and we will prioritize getting the codes for this into the US portion of the site.
So Jordy says, moving is very stressful. And Carol says, oh no. Jordy says that top is one that was previously in stock. Corey says peonies and hydrangeas, nice.
Yeah.
And Carol says most comfortable item of clothing like air. Jordy said, would any of the silk styles look good worn underneath the jumpsuit? I think underneath would be really
have tried that.
Like the bolero or the kimono sleeve. And then also I think that the boxy top or side slit is always a really sweet style to wear under overalls.
Yeah, you know what? I'll try this boxy top and see how it looks. This is another one piece that is from our existing collection right now. So this one is available for purchase. I think it's also a dark spring. To me, that looks kind of like a daylily. Gardeners, help me out.
I believe.
It looks like it, right? And I'm putting it on backwards and upside down.
Oh, the OG hack.
The OG hack.
Lori is wondering, is Shefali on holidays? She is our head of marketing now, so she focuses more so on the back end of our stuff, so we don't see her on the sales floor as much as we used to.
No, and also she's not doing the lives because Shefali is the type of person who will meet every single person's needs. And so I'm like, Shefali, it's time for you to have a real life. You're just going to work 9 to 5, and then you should ignore the business outside of that time.
Yes.
So that is what Mira and I are trying to do, is fill her very big shoes. But yeah.
Judy says, jumpsuit is stellar to hang out in the cruise cabin. Carol says, you put a shrug under and it looked great.
Oh.
Corey confirms that it is a daylily. And Michelle agrees as well. And Margaret also agrees that it is a daylily.
I thought so.
And Ellen says, no.
Oh, yeah, we miss Shefali too. It was always a delight chatting with her. And because Mira and I travel in the same family circles, we tend to get stressed by the same family things. So you get both of our eggs.
Yeah, it's
lucky for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what's going on. So I did hang out with Henna today. And as you know, Henna, this one I think we already had as well. This is not part of the new release. And it's very pretty. And it is a side slit top. And I'm going to try it on underneath this, which I think I can do because I am wearing a tank top. So yeah, so I was talking to Henna today, and she had a friend who was presenting something in front of the Supreme Court today. And she also found out that there was finally a ruling. And the reason that I wanted to share this with you is because I think it's something that we all could really appreciate the value of. So I'm going to give you a very cursory overview of this. And for the lawyers of you out there who are watching, please bear with my explanation. So what happened is that there are things that are criminal. So if you do something, or if somebody does something that contravenes the criminal code, then it's a crime. But let's say you do something that hurts another person somehow, but you didn't actually commit a crime. So let's say you were negligent somehow. So then there is the standard of the reasonable person. Would the reasonable person have done what you did, or should they have known better? So this is basically called tort law. And there's a decision that came out from the Supreme Court today, which basically said, and this is so mind-blowing when you think about it, but what it says is that if a person is in an intimate relationship with another person, and there is evidence that that other person is doing things that are somehow contravening our charter right to dignity of a person, that person who's doing it, so let's say a husband, could actually be civilly liable to pay a fine.
Damn.
Yeah. So the story, the actual case that brought it up. So here it is, a side slit top underneath. There. How's it look, Miri?
Arms down, please. Down, please. It's cute. I think the overalls need to be ever so slightly lower.
Okay, so the thing with these is you cannot adjust them. These, and I'm wearing a size extra large. I do think it's sweet
though. I actually really like it. It's really growing on me.
You know what? It feels really comfortable.
It's really growing on me.
Yeah.
Lori, I'm just going to quickly catch up on comments. It says, the post videos and media have been fantastic recently.
Thank you.
Lori said that Mira is fantastic too.
Thank you.
Jordy said, I love seeing all of you and the different ways you wear the pieces. Same styles of clothes, but different styles of ladies. And oh my God, that's so cute. Little sleeves, pop of color.
I can't get this off without losing my pants. You literally have to come here and hold up my pants.
Oh my God. This isn't in the job description.
I'm so sorry, Mira. Okay, hold up my pants. Got him?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, embarrassment avoided. Thank you.
That was like the circle of life.
So this is a new thing. So the case that actually caused this to happen, there was a husband, and he was very, very financially controlling of his wife. He was abusive. They had kids together. He kind of alienated her from her family. So she really had no one to rely on but him. He controlled her bank accounts. And then eventually he wanted a divorce, and she wanted custody of the kids, and he wouldn't give her custody of the kids. So this is how the whole thing ended up going to court. And for the first time ever, there's something codified now as a tort that a woman is not allowed to be treated as if she's a piece of property. That's essentially what it comes down to.
Crazy that it's taken so long, but yeah. Wow, yeah.
And apparently they sat on that decision for a year, because it took that long for them to finally figure out exactly what the wording of this was going to be.
Because you have to be so exact with it.
Yeah, and it's really important that when the judges, that the Supreme Court comes up with a decision, the language gets parsed eventually by every other person who looks at it. So they had to be super, super careful. And the other thing that was really interesting about it was that they said the woman does not have to prove that she actually suffered any damage. The existence of the problem, proof of the existence of the problem, is enough information to assume that she was damaged.
Oh my God.
And it talks about how, just being in that relationship is something that you would have to spend the whole rest of your life trying to unravel.
Yeah.
And that an intimate relationship should have the following qualities where both people have dignity of person. Like, this is huge for the Supreme Court to be actually delving into the affairs of family like that. So this here's a waterfall top. This one is unbelievably soft, and it is a piece that was already available for sale. Ladies, I cannot tell you how soft this is.
This was if you caught my waterfall styling stories, this was the sneak peek waterfall from today's live that I showed in one of my stylings.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Jane says, that's fabulous. Wow, took a long time.
It really did.
Lori says, it's about time. Carol says, woot woot, 2026.
Yeah.
And then about helping you with your pants, Jane says, other duties as required. And Judy said, duties as assigned, Mira.
Absolutely.
That's like, I saw this thing that everyone's like, the way that he's doing his job so well and so easily, like Mamdani, really highlights how just like atrocious and evil other politicians act, because it's like he had like the 12 billion deficit, and now it's down to 0. Yeah. And he also has been closing streets in front of schools in certain neighborhoods and doing soccer summer, so the kids have a place to play in cities.
Wow.
So that those streets where there's not a lot of traffic, they're blocked off and the kids can use the street to play. And so it's creating community for the kids. Like, it's just so crazy because everyone's like, he's literally just doing what he said. Yeah. And it just seems so jarring because people don't do that.
No, it's really amazing. I read that about him too. It's, you know what? It's a really good happy news story. Mm-hmm. The top that I'm trying on here is the one that Mira had tried on, if you saw any of the pictures from the release. And it is a boxy top. And normally I'm not super comfortable with the boxy top.
That looks so cute on you.
Well, I think when I wear it with something like this, where, there is no actual defined waist, and the whole thing kind of flows together, it works. And also when there's no defined line, because the black kind of goes right through. But again, you can see how this fits in with that theme of a kind of like a darker spring. So florals, but not like bright in your face florals. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which was your favorite piece from this collection, Mira?
I really liked the one that you started us off in. There is a green and pink silk. Well, that is like green with big pink flowers. I also really like
where's that one?
It's near the end.
This
other end.
Other way? Oh, this one.
Yeah, I love that one.
This one. And you know what? I know Corey was the one who styled this one when we did the videos. And everything that we have online shows this side. Nobody gets to see this side.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. With the flowers on it. There.
There's also a maxi caftan that is black with pops of color on the neck and on the bottom.
Oh, I know exactly the one you're talking about.
So beautiful. I believe I put it with the blues or the greens.
Okay, this one is also going to be released on Sunday at 8 p.m. So this is the new one. And then, it's so hard, like figuring out new things. Somebody had put in the swap and sell that this is going to take me a while to remember that it's going to be Sundays at 8. And I'm like, as I was scheduling the emails, I'm typing Sunday at 8 and I'm scheduling it for 11. So it is going to be a bit of a turnaround. And I think that's the other reason I'm feeling kind of stilted today, because this is different from what it normally is. So again, for those of you who just joined, half of the pieces that I'm showing you today are pieces that are currently available online. The other half are pieces that we are releasing on Sunday, and there's about 20 that we're releasing on Sunday. If you go into the collection, the ones that say preview are the ones that are releasing Sunday. So which one? Oh, look at this one. I tried this one on as well, and I do love it.
Spectacular. I think we have 2 in that one.
Do we have 2 pieces in this fabric?
Maybe. No,
I don't think so.
I just had it earlier in the rack and then I moved it.
So what I really liked about this one, which again has that same dark spring, because you've got the flowers, but you have it kind of softened with the gray. And let me show you the colors here. So Mira, what would you say that's a gray or a blue? I'm leaning towards gray.
I'm leaning towards gray, but there is that like greeny blue undertone.
Yeah, there is. Like it has an undertone of something. Like it's not like a true gray. Maybe it leans ever so slightly towards taupe. And then here we have, I'm going to call it a turquoise leaning towards green. Here we have an icy turquoise. And then we have all these flowers. And again, we get to name the flower. What do you suppose that is?
Do we?
We do. And we know what this one is.
Do we?
We've seen it.
But do we know the name?
I don't know, but I do. I both
It's
do
like,
and don't.
you know, that one. Violet, but like
Isn't
not.
that one that you really like?
It's not hibiscus. I would have been able to clock that immediately.
Okay,
It's a
ladies.
blossom of some kind.
It feels like a summer flower, like the kind you see on vacation.
Poppy is what Corey says.
Really?
Everyone is saying it's a poppy. Maybe we're really bad at flowers.
Yeah. So the most, if anybody follows Margot, Ultra Princess, she has some poppies that just bloomed in her yard, and they are stunning. So go ahead.
I'm going to interrupt you with 2 comments.
Please do.
One, with 3 comments.
Okay.
Carol says, I highly recommend the Joanna jumpsuit if you don't have one yet. Super, super comfortable, especially in warm weather. Bathroom friendly, but you do need to keep it off the floor in grungy public.
Yes.
Jordy says, are Fridays the only lives going forward? I.e., they go on the website on Wednesdays and then Sundays they become available, but we don't do the live?
Yes,
Just
that
making
is
sure
correct.
I have that right.
Yes. So yeah, we're definitely going down to 1 live a week, except let me quickly show you. Oh, but first I want to show you this.
Oh, Sabina also thought maybe hibiscus. And then also Jacqueline Webb is wondering, would that go with galah?
That's such a great question. So, because that actually gives me a segue into what I was just going to tell you guys. So some of you may have seen, if you are on the swap and sell, that we have the swatches for fall now. And what I've got here are our other swatches. So galah is here. Where is galah? That's galah. And I might have to spin it around. Mira, you might have to be the one who tells them if it matches or doesn't match.
Okay.
Am I in screen? Yes.
I think it's too neon.
This is too orangey, right?
Yeah.
And this is more pink.
Yeah.
So probably that other beautiful pink, which was called, or was that a winter pink? That really, really pretty one.
All I can think of is Mandevilla.
Yeah, Mandevilla is not in here, right?
No, I don't think so.
Mandevilla was from here.
I believe.
So here's Mandevilla. So would it match Mandevilla? Yes.
Jordy says, now that is a true Monday, Tuesday.
It
and
is.
Judy says, I saw a galah in person in Australia.
Oh, how exciting. What was the
And
question?
Corey
Somebody
did
asked
say
if it would
it would
match
go-
something.
Galah.
So we did that.
And then Corey said it would go with Mandevilla.
It would definitely go with Mandevilla. But yeah, I really like the Monday, Tuesday going on here because this side is very, neutrally black and white. And if you put like a black jacket over like a long duster, you wouldn't even know that it had all the bright colors. And then it would be so easy to just spin her around and put it on this way. And Mira, what color jewelry would you pair with this? Wait, I'll give you some choices.
I think I'd just go black,
Would you?
bold and black.
Yeah, because otherwise it's competing with a lot of things,
Yeah.
right? So this is actually the silver necklace here. And that's the black side of it. Let me try on that piece that you were talking about.
Yes,
here.
the gorgeous. Oh, Jordy says gold, brass, yellow metals. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'd like that.
That would be beautiful too. So let me grab that one. And that was this one. Okay, this one reminds me so much of the Satya Paul saris when I saw when I was in India.
Dancing.
Like it is divine. So it is a very sheer black, somewhere between a georgette and a chiffon, but I'm going to say it's probably a georgette, but it's very lightweight and very sheer. And then the sparkles that you're seeing on it are beads that are all hand sewn on.
It's just gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. So there's beads and then there's also sequins. And then we have all of these colors down here at the bottom. I will try this one on.
And I believe that this is a new release because I have not seen this beauty
This is
before.
definitely a new release. And she is stunning. So this one is going to become available on Sundays. But yeah, Shefali actually has a lot to do. She does everything behind the scenes for this collection, picks everything, puts it all together on the rack, and then leaves it to me and Mira to carry the baton.
Carol says, that's a party dress. And Jordy says, wow, that sparkles.
It almost looks like a piece of art.
No, like, you know how we have that piece and we're like, this is giving the Met.
Yeah.
It's giving, like, it reminds, guys, I nailed it.
Tell me.
It reminds me of Bob Mackie dresses.
Oh my God, you did?
Yeah.
From the 80s?
Yeah. Like Madonna Cher.
Yeah.
Bob Mackie.
Yep. Yeah, I can see
like
Cher wearing this.
Yeah, like with the way that it's like abstract movement, but like all of the crystals brings the eye down, so it's elongating. Like it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Jordy said, oh, and not just black, but like brush strokes in the blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real piece of art. It's a gorgeous one.
So here's another new piece. This is one that Corey modeled. It is a kimono sleeve top, and it is very, very soft. And I want to say that it has various shades of both purple and blue. So I think you could probably wear it with lupine if you had lupine, but you could also wear it with any of your true blue shades.
I like how the orange is a center color.
Yeah, it's really pretty, right? Mm-hmm. So you can wear it this way, but it is also a Monday, Tuesday piece. So you can wear it this way. And I think you only get the color just on that one side. It's lovely and very soft.
So, oh, and Michelle says completely, now you need the matching headpiece. So I feel like this may be a silly question because I kind of already know the answer.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Would you describe your closet as vibrant or dark?
My closet now is really vibrant, and it's actually really interesting that you bring up closets because I was talking about it earlier. Look how this is different though. Look how these are really, really bright, and this almost like looks like it has nothing to do with the rest of it.
It looks like if like the really bright part was running really fast.
Yeah, it's so true. It's just a blur.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, this piece is one of the ones that releases on Sunday. So Debbie was in the store and she was talking to me about how she had downsized a couple of times. And, you know, they were just at that stage of their life where it made sense to keep downsizing. And I said, oh my God, where do you keep your silk? And so she was telling me how wonderful her husband was, that he's created this space for her to have her silks. And she has like her summer wardrobe and her winter wardrobe. And it really got me thinking, would I be willing to give up my closet? And Mira's standing behind there shaking her head. And honestly, I think at this stage in my life, I would not be willing to give up my closet. And
at this stage,
you know, like when other people needed the room, right? Like when you guys were little and we needed to have space for you guys and like it was an actual need, I certainly wasn't going to commandeer a room and say all three of you sleep on top of each other because I need my closet.
Well, that's true, yes. But I also think that you found a way to have that dream closet, like with what you had, you know, like I think you know, the space that you have for your closet, you might not want to give up on now, but I think you've always had that pride in your closet. Like I remember
I learned how to organize things so well.
Yeah, like your scarf, the scarf organizer, the shoe rack at the top of the ceiling, like
the shoe rack at the top of the ceiling. And then I had a bar suspended that I hung, was it bras? Like I don't even remember. I hung my bras so that they would just hang down so I wouldn't need to put them in a box or anything.
Yep. And then tried to climb your closet and he fell and he hurt his nose.
Yes, but he did end up in the attic at one point too.
But that was our mistake. We left the attic open.
That was on us. So this is a piece that is part of our existing collection. So this one is for sale right now. What you're seeing down here is a deep burgundy.
And I think we have the matching vest.
I think we just sold the matching vest. So this one has these beautiful, they're actually made of metal. So it's almost like it has its own jewelry. And then the pattern is divine. Definitely fits into that whole idea of dark spring where you're getting florals, but it's ever so slightly goth. And again, this one is available right now. It's a boxy baby doll dress and it is very soft. So what it got me thinking about was the reason that I wouldn't give up my closet is not that I need to have a lot of stuff. I mean, I do have a lot of stuff. But I think at this point in my life, I want a room for myself. And it got me, like when I was in university, I read this book that I did not fully appreciate. I think this is an existing piece as well. Again, we have the darker flowers. Definitely looks like a dark spring.
I think we also have that in a second silk.
Oh.
In a second style.
Oh, you're right. That's interesting. So we have it in a...
Is that a waterfall that's missing its tag?
It is.
Yay!
I'm going to give it to you to put on while I show the side slit top. So we have 2 pieces in this fabric. It is really, really soft. So what I was thinking is, it's not that I want to have all this stuff. It's that I read this book when I was in university, and it's called A Room of One's Own, and it's by Virginia Woolf. And I was so young that I did not fully appreciate what I was reading. I was reading in order to get through the syllabus for the course. But what I did remember was that the whole thing ended up being an essay. And the essay was the fact that a woman has to have a place of her own, because otherwise she doesn't even have the place to have an uninterrupted thought. There's always somebody who needs her or something that needs to be done. And it really got me thinking that that's kind of how I view my dressing room. And there doesn't really seem to be any kind of shame involved when a man has his man cave. You never hear a man saying with shame, you know, oh, I've used up, you know, the garage for my man cave. But women, when they say, you know, I want to take up a whole room just for the things that I love and enjoy, it almost seems like overly frivolous. And I want to rethink that. I think maybe if you have the space, doesn't it make sense to create something for yourself and then put a Murphy bed in it if guests arrive? Like, it doesn't have to be about everyone else all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I think craft rooms are a good start, but it also, like, it's the idea that you can only have something for yourself if it's, like,
productive.
A productive labor.
So, right, a craft room is productive, right? You're making the stuff. But what if it's just a room that you enjoy being in that is done up the way you like it, not intended for anybody else's enjoyment but your own?
Well, I remember, and Dad's friend, he was a bit of a weird guy, but I always understood what Ben was saying.
Ben? Yeah.
Because I was like, when I think about it, I'm like, honestly, like, I would want my own bedroom where I'm going to have all my little stuffies and my little desk where I play my games. And then whoever I'm with, maybe we sleep in your room, but my room has nicer bedding. We should sleep in my room.
The story, this is
I love that one. It's
this is so
looking at Van Gogh through a window. It's how I see it.
Unbelievable. This is another one of the ones that's dropping on Sunday.
Oh, also, so sorry. I just want to say, actually, this is a whole second question, so I'm going to talk about that after. Continue your point.
So, what was I saying? Right. So what Mira is talking about is that Goat, my husband, had a friend who's since passed away, but his name was Ben. And he was a very independent, individualistic thinker. And when he got married, rather than having his wife move in with him or them buy a house together, he bought the condo unit directly across the hall, and she lived in her home and he lived in his home. And then they would spend evenings together, and they would decide whose room they would sleep in, but they would all sleep in quotation marks. And then they would both kind of go off to their own spaces. So they both had their own space, but they were married. And so Mira, you're saying you would do that?
I was talking about, I've seen couples online where they have their own bedrooms, because then it's also the idea of if you guys are fighting, you have that space to think about your feelings without worrying about how the other person is going to react to you processing your feelings.
Yeah. And that's why I think it's important. You might not necessarily want to you might not need to have your own bedroom, but I feel like for most of us, if you want a place to sit quietly and think, it's the bathroom.
Yeah.
Really.
I love the bathroom floor.
I remember when I was little, my mom and dad used to fight a lot, as most young couples will do. And my mom used to spend so much time locked in a bathroom, just, having her processing time. And it would be nice if she'd had a space in the house that was as important as she was to the family. It wasn't just the bathroom that she could use.
So a conversation that has been going on in our comments.
Okay.
Prompted by Judy is, prompted by Jordy, my bad. Jordy said, question for everyone, how do you organize your silks? By color, by style type, by outfit, any other factors? And Judy said, you only need 3 bedrooms, master, guest, and closet. And that she organizes by style, then subdivided by color. Michelle says, I organize my silks by style and color. Jacqueline Webb says, I had to buy more hangers for my new silks. Carol says, the ones I wear daily are at the front. Then my underpinnings that I wear the most. Then my favorites that are more dressy so I can see them. The rest by style.
That's a good idea.
And then
I've done mine in my closet. I've done it by style, and I have little dividers, but I've got my longer caftans and my shorter caftans together, and my sculptural tunic dresses and my self pocket dresses together. And then all of my shorter pieces like ponchos, kimono sleeve tops, and side slit tops are all mixed in with each other.
Brenda McNaughton says, hello.
Hello.
Michelle says,
this one is available right now.
Jordy says, Carol, that's what I need to do. The MVPs are up front and the less commonly worn ones further back by style. Michelle says, that makes me giggle. The astronauts safe.
Snafu?
Yes.
That's situation normal all effed up. That's what it stands for.
Sorry, said that too about the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then Corey says, I organize by style and within the style by color. And Andrea says, I organize by style. Guys, I just have a silk section and I hope for the best.
So you don't have them organized within it at all?
Nope. They're all together. And then my even crazier is maxi dresses, not even together.
Really?
They're just mixed in with all the dresses. And I just sift like a fool.
It's nice to have them all. Like I have them all in one side of my closet and I really do enjoy going through them. And I really enjoy, like there are days where I will just grab whatever I need to get through the next whatever I have to do. Mm-hmm. But that time, like usually before I go to bed, I take out my outfit for the next day. And you remember, Mira, that's something I did all the time.
Yeah, well, that's something I do too, is I take out the shoes that I'm going to wear. Yeah. I take out the clothes I'm going to wear, and I take out the jewelry that I'm going to wear. Because that's what you used to do every single day.
Well, and you know, because I think if I take it out right now, I can enjoy creating this outfit. If I have to wait until morning, I will not enjoy it. It will be rushed and it'll be no fun. So,
I always enjoyed when you going into your room and helping you choose your outfit, because you'd be like, these shoes are these shoes, this necklace or this necklace.
It's so much fun. And so in the old house that you're talking about, I just had a hook on the back of my door and I would set my outfit up there. And then in my current dressing room, which is kind of like the first dressing room that I've ever had that's like that hasn't been somebody else's room or something before, I have two hooks on the wall, one at top height and one at pant height, and my outfits go there. So I'm really enjoying that. And so this is what I said to Debbie is that, you know, other people do things for fun, right? Like they may go on a vacation or they may go visit restaurants or they may go out to movies or, you know, everybody has these things that bring joy in their lives and, you know, there's space for it. What brings joy in my life is that little bit of private time where I get to be creative in my space. There's like a perfumed reed diffuser in there. The room always smells really nice. I've got a light on a timer. So every time I come in, I've got these lights that are just giving a kind of pinky glow to the room. And it really is my space. Nobody else goes in there, ever. Would you say, Mira? Except for you girls.
Yeah,
except for you girls.
I was like, Hannah was literally in there the other day, right in your closet.
So Hannah came to the wedding and I came straight from work and then she was there. And wasn't she wearing my shawl, my bracelet, my necklace?
Your necklace. And then she called me up because she's like, Mira, like I want to wear this shawl, but it's cream and I don't want to stain it. And I was like, and so I pulled the one that she ended up wearing, which is the one we got on our India trip. And I said, Hannah, wear this one. She's like, but I'm wearing brown. Like, I don't know. And I was like, no, Hannah, you're right. And then she looked at it, she said, there's brown in it. And I'm like, I know.
You got there, Hannah. So this piece here is a piece that is part of the new release that's getting dropped on Sunday. And the colors in this is actually a very, very pale taupe. It's a little bit of gray and a little bit of brown. And then these flowers are kind of like a raspberry, I want to say. So they're not a red, they're not a pink, they're right in between. And then we also have different shades of brown right there. There you go.
Jacqueline Webb says, I have 3 closets, one for my silks organized by style. Monique says, I'm cleaning out my closet this weekend. And Corey says, other than black, what pants would that high-low go with?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh, and luckily I have so many swatches that we can play around with.
It's a tough pink to place.
Yeah. Like, I think I would probably put it with a red, to be honest. So this is Rusalia, which is this season's red. What do you think?
No.
It doesn't work at all?
Personally,
Like it's so close though.
I think it's too orange.
This one is too orange?
Yeah.
What about a burgundy?
Maybe a vignette.
Which
Vinaigrette.
one? Wait, which one are you talking about?
Vinaigrette.
Oh, no, vinaigrette is definitely more purple.
Rhonda says, I have my short silk tops on a lower rod in order by favorites. The longer ones are on full height rod, largely by favorites, but also grouped by color.
What about sand?
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't really do much.
It doesn't pop, right?
Yeah. I honestly think we don't have it in store anymore, but the coral palazzo pant.
Oh, yeah, the coral palazzo pant would have been really nice with that. Somebody outside the window is doing jumping jacks to try to distract me. And friend, little do you know, I am already extraordinarily distracted.
I was going to be like, keep going. But they gave up immediately, guys.
So my plan is, so just to finish my thought from earlier, Jordy was asking, are we only going to be doing lives on Friday? The answer is yes. There will always be a live on Friday. We're not going to be doing release day lives anymore. And we're only going to do the one so that we won't have Tuesdays anymore either. However, my plan is that I'm going to be in the store on Tuesdays during the day, and I may go live during the day to show you like collections of things that I've just kind of come across. And one of those things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be spending one whole bunch of time live talking about the new linens that are coming in. And earlier in the swap and sell group, somebody had asked me what styles we're going to be offering in the winter linens. And the answer is yes to the Casma pant. They are doing that. I had thought that they weren't doing the Oliver pant, which is the full length kind of lantern shaped pant. And they definitely are doing that. So we will be getting some of those into the store so that we can show you. And if you already know you love the Oliver pant and you already know what size you like, you'll be able to order the Oliver pant in the winter weight linens. Ladies who want a full length pant really like the Oliver pant because you can just wear it with a shoe and you don't have to worry about wearing something that kind of is a little bit higher. And there is no Fran top. There is no Huxley tank. They don't actually have any top styles at all that aren't like full length kind of heavy outer pieces rather than something that you would layer. They do not have the Nada tunic, which is another piece that a lot of you guys liked. It's the one that has the scoop neck and the 3/4 sleeves, and then it kind of comes down to a point, and then there's pockets. They don't have that this season.
Jane says, I wore it with black, and I would also pair it with a taupe from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And Judy says, ooh, please let us know when you're doing the show on linens.
I will. Who asked that?
Judy.
Okay, Judy, I will let you guys know.
Shake that vest.
Yeah, it's like it makes sound. Now, this isn't one of the new ones, is it?
Might be.
I don't think so.
I haven't recognized that border in vest.
Can you check it? It's no, I haven't seen this one before either. PRC 8407. So even though this one doesn't have florals on it, it really does fit in with that whole kind of moody floral dark spring vibe, because in addition to these bright pinks, you have a gray. And I just want to make sure the colors are coming out.
Oh, you know what? It is available, but it has Carrie in the title.
Oh, that's okay. It's still available.
So but what I mean is that it was always been available. It was just with Carrie Best.
But it's here now. So we never took it off the website.
Should I change the title?
No.
Okay.
Carrie's picking them up again.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. And that's probably why we haven't showed it, because it was kind of tucked away. This border is insane. Absolutely stunning. And again, this is a really easy piece to throw on with black. I would also pair this, would be great with gray, but I also think you could kind of pull any of the colors that are down here. Like you could wear it with a yellow, you could wear it with a chartreuse, which would be stunning. Definitely bright, but why not? And then we even have those demoiselle type colors in here, the teals and the blues. This is a thyme color, that kind of eucalyptus shade. So I think it would go with any of those. But because you're already going really bright, I feel like the sky's the limit. You could kind of do anything at that point. And that's what it looks like at the top.
Jordy says, wow, no tops. Oh, but good point about it being the heavier weight. I would want tops and lightweight. The Oliver pants sound nice, though, and I was surprised that I liked the heavy weight of Casba. Both are comfy. But I have had some customers who have liked it, but have found that the heavy linen, you do feel the difference when you're packing.
You do. It is heavier.
Does the Oliver pant fit the same as the Casba pant?
Yes. I would say yes. I take, so I'll bring some of mine in so I can show you what the fit is like. So for me, I ended up going up several sizes in the Oliver pant because I like my pants to be kind of more parachute shaped. And the Oliver pant is a slimmer fit. And because it doesn't have the pockets, it doesn't kind of have that kind of balloony shape to it that I really like. So I ended up, instead of wearing a large, which would fit me, I always went up to an extra large just so it would be roomier. But I would say yes, you would wear, if you want like an exact fit, a proper fit, go up one size. If you want it to be baggier, if you want a proper, let me focus. If you would like a really comfortable fit, wear the same size as you wear in the Casba pants, which is generally one size down from what you would wear in other pants. If you want it to be a little baggier, then if you normally wear, let's say, a large in the Casba pants, go to the extra large in the Oliver pant, or wear the same size in the Oliver pant as you would wear in other pants. But I will bring some in and show you. And I think we'll have to figure it out with those styles. The Oliver pant is basically the longer length version of the Casba pant in terms of its popularity. It's been around forever.
Yes, Judy says size-wise, are they the same? But I think that you will be able to answer that best with
by bringing them in.
The live,
Yeah. So here, I'll let you have a good look at this.
Okay, so I don't have a thing. So I don't have a thing to say yet. So
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
Are you excited about? How do you feel about the new collections in reference to your blogs?
Oh, that's an interesting point. So I do find that I'm very inspired by coming into the store and talking to customers, and it really forces me in those conversations to figure out where I stand on things. And until I have that opportunity to vocalize it, it's just thoughts floating around in my head. For example, yesterday, I think, I was interviewed for...
I was just going to ask you about that.
Yeah, I was interviewed for a magazine. It's called Hamilton City Living. And it was really amazing, actually. The lady who is the editor of it came in and we were talking. And she showed me the most current issue that they just did. And it focused on the LGBTQ community. And I was thrilled by that. Is it still sitting there? Can you pass it to me? Because, I heard something once when I was teaching, and it always stuck with me because people always say, well, how come we have to go out of our way to be supportive? Like, why do we have to, isn't it enough that we're just supportive? Do we have to be so vocal about it? And the example that I was given is when the river is pushing everybody in one direction, if you want the boat to go in another direction, it's not enough to sit still. You literally have to paddle against the current. And that is an active thing. You can't be passive and hope that you won't get swept away. And that's why I was so impressed by this, because it is actively showing leaders in the LGBTQ community in Hamilton and, consciously taking the oar and paddling it against the current to make sure that values don't get lost. So we're going to be a part of this magazine. And I was telling her about, so she has dogs. And I was telling her about my last blog post and about how, because she agreed with me that we are getting to an age where it's just really hard to care about silly things. And I was saying, but I still pick up my dog's poop. And she said, you know what, I'm going to start using that whenever I feel like, I'm just going to speak my mind. I'm going to remind myself, but it's okay because I still pick up my dog's poop. Because that means you're kind of doing things that are good for society. And if it doesn't affect society, you should be able to do whatever you want. So it turned out to be a really interesting conversation. I'm excited to know when that actually comes out. This is truly beautiful. And isn't this the same fabric as this?
Lorena says, I just tried to purchase, not available for US. Can you hold and send it to me? Versatile vest, pink.
Can you add the US as a, it's this one, right?
I believe.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you what it is. It's in markets.
It says Canada International. Does that not include US?
No, you have to do US. PRC.
I have it open.
Okay. And then just add the US market and save it. And then can you send me a text that I need to go in and figure out why that's happening? Oh, I know why it's happening. Because it doesn't. Guys, I figured it out, but I'll take care of it. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention, Lorena. And it's available. It's going to be available to purchase in just a minute. So this piece here is the top that I tried on. That is definitely a Monday, Tuesday piece. This piece is getting released on Sunday. This piece is already part of our collection, available for purchase.
I love that vest.
You know, honestly, underrated.
I've made a deal of the day.
Oh, did you make a deal of the day?
I've in the past, yes.
I don't know why it hasn't gone. So this is a beautiful, deep ultramarine blue. We have some bluey fuchsia here. We have some red right here. This is an emerald green. And then all of this embroidery, even though it looks gold, like it's not a metallic gold, it's actually just yellow thread, shiny yellow thread. And then it also has this darker navy blue right through here. It's a really fun piece. And then if you wanted, you could pair it with this whole Monday, Tuesday thing.
I love the roses and the leaves on the back.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do look like roses on vines, right?
Yeah.
On a trellis. Very beautiful.
What's the code of the pink vest?
This one here.
Oh, no, we can't see that vest online.
This one.
I think.
Okay, you might have to do the same thing. So it's PRG 7654A.
7654A.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Was it a market issue again?
No.
Is it available?
Yes.
Online store?
Yes.
Value
Available
of what?
on everything. Yeah.
Active?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe search it up on our website and see.
Maybe it wasn't tagged.
Yeah. Might not be tagged.
It was not tagged live May 15.
There you go.
Okie dokie. It should be in the collection now. I thought there was a vest shakedown about to happen.
Yeah, really. So I also wanted to show you some other things that Shefali didn't put into the collection, but really made me think of those moody colors. So this here is a Pepin jacket. It is made out of, so is it looking as blue on your end as it's looking on mine?
On my computer, it looks so blue.
Yeah. Guys, it is not blue.
It's like eggplant.
It's an eggplant. The colors you're seeing up here, are the right color. It's a warm eggplant. It's made out of wool, but it is not itchy at all. Like, you can't believe it's wool. It's so soft. And then it also has the trim made of wool, and then all of that stitching that he is famous for. And I wanted to show it to you on because I feel like it does have that kind of gothic vibe, but because it also has the spring colors here in the sleeve and in the buttonholes, it kind of made me think that this would be the coat equivalent of a dark spring. Cute, right?
It's so cute. It has like 80s windbreaker vibe, but if it was fashionable and fun.
I adore these coats.
Like, why do I feel like we're about to go to the park right now?
I love it. Like, it's so much fun. And I like the length of it. I like how it kind of comes up here at the sides, but then goes down at the back. So this has lots of room in it. It has the batwing sleeves. It's quite wide down here at the hip. So I would say it would easily fit to a size 18.
Everyone says looks purple.
Oh, good. I'm glad it looks purple because it's actually one of those purples that has red undertones. Not purple with blue undertones. Put this over here. Is there anything you would like to see next, Mira?
There is not. But I guess my question is, do you think that dark vibrance work best in fashion or in interior design?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like you do a lot of dark vibrance in design.
I do.
But it's not as reflected in your fashion.
That is actually very true. I do like vibrant tones. And I find when I see other people who are confident using those softer shades and the mid-tone shades, I'm always really impressed with them, that because there's so much more room to go wrong when you're mixing those shades, as opposed to when, let's say you were to grab a bunch of jewels and throw them on the table. They would look beautiful together. You cannot go wrong. But as soon as you start getting into those mid-tones, who knows which way it's going to go, right? So I think I am more confident in jewel tones. And when I'm wearing something that's not jewel tones, I really rely on the silk to guide me. So for example, well, that one has jewel tones. I think most of these are jewel tony pieces.
Oh, Carol says, I have the matching poncho for that shrug, and it is super soft.
It's
assuming
so
it was
soft.
from the same sari.
Yes, and I love the stripes on it. So maybe this is an example.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's a perfect example of mid-tone.
Yeah, because this one is like a viscosha color in here, and somebody was asking me about that today. Viscosha is like a beige with slightly green undertones. This is a sky blue, and then this here is kind of like a soft ochre. So I would have trouble putting those together, except I feel like the black grounds it. But for me personally, if I had to put those three together, I would feel like I may do something wrong. Not like something that wouldn't go properly. And that's why I value artists so much, because they are able to play with those mid-tone colors and do it successfully. What about you, Mira? You like softer colors.
I'm very much the same. I like softer colors and those mid-tones in my fashion, but I find in my interior design, I like those bold colors. Guys, I'm yawning again. I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard. I'm just a sleepy girl.
So I think this one is part of the sneak peek.
I think so.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
So fun.
So fun and so soft. So again, we have that dark background.
And I like the way that it's cut, because you'd think that it would be cut with that stripe as a border along the bottom. But I actually like it along the side, because I feel like it elongates the look.
So that must be what the rest of the sari looks like. Oh, no, wait.
You think
it would have gone this way. It would have gone this way. It would have been at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't think the blue flower was the puzzle part.
That's really cool, though, because if I had that at the bottom, it almost shortens it, right? It almost makes like a skirt with a petticoat.
Well, yeah, like that. That's why I like.
That's a really good point.
It like kind of contour. It kind of like goes against the elongating aspect of the sari.
It really does. But I like the idea that it kind of gives you like a petticoat look, like layers. This one is definitely a sky blue. And then this is a kind of slightly grayed sky blue. And then again, we have that pistachio color right through here.
Oh, Jordy says, I think that one is available now.
Is it?
Oh, I guess because it's wabi.
Is it? No, that doesn't mean anything. Can you check?
But I just mean we don't see it as much because it's wabi.
Yeah. Can you just have a quick look? Make sure that
Yes. PR what?
PRG 8528. If this is available now, then how has this not
It's
sold?
available.
This is too beautiful. This one just got overlooked then.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
It's a stunning blue. It's a real true turquoise.
And I love how it has these tones here in the sleeve.
It's so vibrant, but still very soft.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Statement piece. And I feel like this one you could wear this with a white and it would be really cute. Definitely with a black. Jeans would be great. Or you could just go totally opposite and wear it with kind of any color. If Shefali were here, she'd say, what can't you wear it with?
I think it'd look great with orange.
You know what it would probably look really good with? I was thinking orange too. But you could pull any of these colors as well, right? Like
Mandevilla.
Something like Mandevilla or something like Digitalis, something that's more in the magentas. And then here we have a purple, which means purple can go with this. And then there's all these different shades of leaf green. So if they're here and they're part of the same sari, then they were meant to go together.
Oh, wow. Jordy says, came out a couple months ago.
Wow.
And Miss Holly says, oh, I'm late to the party, but we're glad you showed up.
It's so nice to see you, Holly. So we're showing you pieces. Some of them are in stock, like this one here, and some of them that are available, going to be available on Sunday at 8 p.m. I don't think even if I close this, it's going to stop making noise, right? What time is it?
It's 9:14.
Oh, we're going to get through all of these with time to spare, ladies. If there's something that you definitely wanted to see, please let me know, because I want to make sure that I try on the pieces that you're really keen to look at. Now, this one I think is an existing piece as well.
Whoa!
Isn't that fun?
Yes, and I have an update from Henna. She says, Mom, it was an Indian woman judge that created the tort intimate partner violence. That was the first instance decision that made its way to the Supreme Court to test its validity. And she did that in the second year of being a judge.
Wow. Good for her. So it was, wasn't going to divulge this, but the woman who ended up taking this to trial and for whom this whole thing came together was an Indian woman whose husband was apparently horrible.
Shout out to Madam Justice Renu Manhan.
Nice. And she's which kind of Supreme Court or federal court? No, it must be Supreme Court.
Well, it made its way to the Supreme Court.
Oh, I'm wearing it backwards. So this is a really good time to let you know that you can wear these backwards. This one is a self-pocket dress, and I am wearing it backwards.
She is a Supreme Court justice.
Wow. So when you wear it backwards, there's a little pleat right here that gives you a bit of extra space around your bust. And then this is what the back looks like. And then I was talking to a lady in store. It was Marilyn. And what she does is she takes this bottom corner and ties it to the inside of the pocket whenever she wears her self-pocket dress. Because she's a little bit on the shorter side of tall. So yeah, it would look like this.
And that's it backwards.
And this is it backwards. And I'll show you guys the print.
Jordy is asking to see the orange and black maxi duster, please.
Oh, I will definitely do that. This is beautiful. Again, how is this not sold? Incredible shades of blue, teal. We have some deep pinks through here.
Feels very 60s France.
It does. It kind of feels like it has that European vibe. Mm-hmm. And this might be a good time to show you some of the new colors, because there are a couple that I just can't stop thinking about.
I love some of the deeper pinks.
Well, that's what I was going to show you, is we have these two deep pinks that are coming in the fall. And it's this one here, which is kind of like a wine color. And it's great. Oh. And that's the one I was leaning towards.
We should look at that one with that high-low.
Oh, you think? Maybe.
Either that one or the one you're holding right now.
So this one is a softer pink. And we see this pink a lot in Indian clothes. So I'm wondering if maybe this isn't the way to go.
I think, because it is kind of giving that dusty rose.
It does give a very dusty rose. Whereas this one almost gives a burgundy.
And Christine would love to see moonlight.
Oh, for sure. So this is one of my favorites, guys. This one online.
Surprise, surprise.
It's another orange.
Loves another orange, guys.
So this one is a true marigold. It's an orange that leans towards brown. And moonlight is it this one? Nope.
So would you classify the color orange as a vibrant or a dark?
Can I say orange to me is a neutral?
No.
Oh, that one. This one is jasper. This one is a true olive.
Orange to me as a neutral is crazy.
I do like that's dolomite. And that's the green.
Oh, yes. Alex did inform me how you pronounced it originally.
Yes, I thought it was Dolomite, as in Yosemite.
That is actually exactly what I said, because she was like, how do you read that to me? Because she wanted to see if I'd say the same thing. And I said, Dolomite. And she's like, yeah.
That's moonlight.
And then she was like, your mom said it like Dolomite. Dolomite. And I'm like, oh, well, she probably read it like Yosemite. And she's like, that's exactly what she said.
Yeah. So these colors, this color here, I am finding very intriguing. And I'm having trouble for myself deciding which one I truly need. This is a color that shows up so much in our fabrics. It's that beautiful, soft, dusty rose with slightly purpley undertones. And that's exactly what this is. But then my gut tells me it's always better to go darker. But I don't know that I would wear this with this. I would definitely wear this with this. So it's going to be tough to make that decision come fall. And yes, let me try that. Marilyn said the colors of the heavy linen for this year are beautiful. How to choose?
Yeah.
Judy said, if you have time, please look at PRC 8947 maxi and midi. I think that is the pink and black one.
Okay.
That I believe Jordy wanted to look at, maybe.
Okay, great. I will do
orange and black maxi duster.
Okay. She panicking. She panicking.
Okay.
No.
Close. Not bad, though. I don't hate it.
Still no. Better.
Better.
It matches the branch, not the flowers.
Yeah. These are two really interesting colors, though. We're going to spend a lot of time looking at those.
Beautiful lipstick colors as well.
In those same shades.
Yeah. Jordy says, that's beautiful, and I'm so glad to see that the self pocket can be worn backwards. I often wear my sculptural tunic dress backwards, not on purpose, though.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to know that. And Jane said, I know, I love both.
And then this is how it looks the other way, and I kind of love that,
Such a fun pattern.
Beautiful. How is this one not sold? This one is available right now.
And I have to let you ladies know that I did cave, and I bought the Studio Ghibli side tie silk top that I absolutely loved from when we went through the sneak peek.
Which orange maxi was it?
I don't know. It says orange and black maxi caftan.
Or is it duster?
Is it the duster or the caftan? And then the other one is the pink one that we have in the duster and the...
Oh, do we have it in both?
The maxi and the something, yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's the same fabric.
Yes.
No, but they're both middies.
No, one's midi, one's maxi. He's not? He's not?
No, one is midi, one's maxi. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Judy would love to see both of those.
Okay.
And then...
This must be the orange one.
Yes. Jordy,
I bet you this is marigold.
This is the orange and black piece you were talking about, or if there's a different one that you
Ooh,
were wanting
so
to see.
soft and pretty.
It's so beautiful. It reminds me of getting henna.
Like henna.
Mendy.
So guys, remember when I told you this color?
Whoa.
Bang
That's such a beautiful pant.
on. This color, this is the one.
So what
For
color
me,
is that called?
They're calling it Yara.
So you want to know what's so annoying?
What?
That is the exact color of egg fruit.
Really?
I mean,
so egg fruit is not the color that they said it was?
No, egg fruit is a marigold color. It is that color.
So this is egg fruit. And sometimes it looks yellow and sometimes it looks green, but it's green. So egg fruit is the up and coming chartreuse. And look at those together though. Like too beautiful. I'm already getting very excited about these colors. But that's how it looks. To answer your question, this is how it looks. I think those are chrysanthemums. Very chinoiserie.
And it's inside out.
Is it?
French seams.
Look at those seams, everybody. So beautifully done, you can't even tell.
Rhonda says the maxi caftan she's talking about may be red.
Okay. Then it's probably...
Oh my God, I was Oh, no, Jordy's like, that's the one, duster in hand.
Okay, good.
And Judy said mine's pink in both. Yes, and we'll make sure to look at those. I was scrolled up by accident, so I missed some of them.
So this is a necklace that I fell in love with, and I'm surprised that we haven't bought it yet, but nobody's bought it.
That we
meaning myself.
That we haven't bought it.
Why haven't
yet.
we bought it, Priya? I think I'm trying to find the perfect piece to go with it, but it's gray, red, and orange. And as we all know, I do like me a good orange. So this would match with koi. It would actually match with a lot of the oranges we've had in the pants because it's marbled.
Jordy says, and I wasn't going to shop anymore this week, but that's too pretty.
It's so pretty. And where is it? I'm at the losing hanger stage of my life again. Okay, I'm going to try on those two red ones. Is there anything else that anybody wanted to see? And actually, I want to show you that this is both black and brown, just so you know. There. Okay, so why don't I try on? Oh, these are so beautiful. Okay, I think I tried this one on for the photo shoot. This one is the maxi caftan. It's red and purple and pink. You could wear it with purple underneath. You could wear it with nothing underneath. It's a deeper kind of a blue red. And so the back of it looks like that. I love the red with the pink.
I love the red with the purple. It's so funny how they're complementary colors, and yet you really don't see them together often.
Somebody was in the store the other day, and I was pointing out something. I said, this piece is beautiful. And she just looked at me, and I'm like, but I do have a passion for red and purple together. Because if you don't have a passion for red and purple,
it's like, what are you
doing? So here it is here. So unbelievably soft. Love it very much. Not inside out, which is great. That's beautiful. That's what it looks like in the back. And then this is the longer one. This is the maxi caftan.
You just had on the maxi caftan.
Right. And then
now you're putting
this
on the midi caftan.
is the midi caftan.
Oh,
I'll show it to you.
it's not on camera. It's not on camera.
It's not on camera right now?
But you need to lift it up.
Ah, there we go. Beautiful, right? And you can see all the embroidery done around the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also has little beads that are on there. And you can see all the colors in here. There's pinks, there's purples, there's reds. And then I think the black really sets it off.
Yes, I really like this one. I was kind of hoping to have some of the glitz on the maxi caftan. So I wonder.
Yeah, this must be the polo, right? This must be the part that would have gone over the shoulder.
So then how long is a polo?
So generally a polo is about a half a yard to a yard. Like in terms of, it's the part that if you threw it over your shoulder, it would come to about here. So I'm going to say it's a yard. It's about 3 feet. Sometimes it can be a little bit shorter.
Ooh, there's a poncho I would love to see. Yes, let us know the code and I'll definitely pull that up. And then Jordy says, for green lovers, the green maxi caftan. I bought the midi in that and it's so lovely and regal. Highly recommend. And
I will try that on
gorgeous.
Too. Oh, this one?
I think so.
Oh, that is stunning.
Oh, wait. Yes.
The green maxi, or
because she said that she bought the midi. So then, yes, she's talking about the maxi.
This is regal. I'll try that one on next.
I love that one. I always like want to put it as deal of the day, but I'm also like, it feels too regal.
No, that one is too beautiful for a deal of the day. She's too lovely.
Sparkles.
So here, I'll show you guys up close so you can see it. It's an extremely soft silk. And then let me just double check here. So, you know how I always tell you to be careful if you're getting anything with gold thread because it can be itchy? There is a little bit of metallic thread through here, but because of the way it's done, it's not itchy. And then this is just regular thread. So what you're feeling is thread, not metallics.
Carol was wondering if you could try on the poncho that you started us off with again.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Also, I got distracted because I was looking at the orders coming in, and Julie St. Jean or St. Jean got the green waterfall top, and I just want to say you're going to love that piece so much if you're still tuned in. It is such a soft silk.
This one is fabulous too. So this almost looks like a copper over top of a muted brown, right? And then the green is very much an emerald green, different shades of emerald. And then it's just the embroidery work on these flowers. It's insane. And that's what the bottom looks like.
And then we show that there's some patches, but I think they go really well with it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice them.
And yeah, the patches are nice because they also have a kind of copper feel to them.
Beautiful. And I like to wear mine backwards. I know Margot likes to wear hers backwards as well. Too beautiful. It's hard not to feel elegant dressed like this. Mm-hmm. Where would you wear a maxi caftan to, Mira?
It's like screaming like fancy dinner.
Yeah. High heels though. For you would have to wear very strappy high heels.
Yes.
And the little gold clutch.
So, Jordy says, I love wearing them backwards. And so, Mom, a finger question for you.
Yes.
What?
This one is already available, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is, how can something be dark and vibrant at the same time?
You know, first of all, that question would be perfectly directed at Shefali, who is a bit of an artistic genius. Mm-hmm. So my answer is not going to be as good as hers. But I think what we're talking about here are jewel tones. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit moody because it's mixed with blacks and grays, but you're still getting the vibrance of the flowers in their absolute glory of color. So nothing pastel, all jewel tones. This one is, this is one of the ones getting released on Sunday.
Flip it.
Yeah, it is so much a Monday, Tuesday piece because the other side is all blues.
I actually didn't even see that side. I only saw the blue side. And it's a wabi-sabi.
Oh, is it really?
Carol says, well, that baby doll answers that. Yes, it really does.
It's beautiful.
So this is one of those, what I really like about this one is that the back is super sheer, but then the front is like, it's kind of sheer, but not really.
Yeah, not as much. Maybe because it's darker.
Yeah, but what I really love is I always tell people if they feel unsure about it is that, about the baby doll style, is that a sheer one you might enjoy more because you can kind of see your figure underneath and through the piece. So like the ones that, a hood.
Yeah.
The ones that I tend to only have sheer ones because I feel like I can sometimes get lost in it. But what's really nice is that this one you could really have it either or because you get that effect either from the back or at the front of the piece.
What do we think of this?
I wouldn't have done it, but I like it.
I wouldn't have done it. Yeah, it's the wrong. Well, it does have that purple in it.
No, like it does kind of work. It like brings it. It is the middle ground of the pink and the purple. And I also kind of like the pop of red that comes through.
You know, I'm wearing my Jiva jacket today. I put it on. And I was wearing a top underneath that was pink and orange and green. And then my Jiva jacket was blues and a little bit of orange. And they didn't match at all. And I thought they looked good together. Right? Like it just looked really whimsical. So this, I think this piece is... This one, can you check it for me, Mira, if this one's available?
Yeah.
PRC 8378.
PRC
8378.
8378. It is available.
That one's available. I think this is the new one here. That's the new one.
Corey says, I have the vest for that baby doll.
Oh.
Jordy says, oh, and the blue is all squares too. I love the vest in this. Just so fun. So cool to see the fabric again. And wow, beautiful embroidery on that Jiva jacket. Sorry, that one came through a yawn. I tried this time. I had Coca-Cola. And guys, sugar caffeine does not hit like coffee caffeine.
What do we think?
I love it.
I feel like it's fun, and I'm enjoying the funness of it.
Because also there's purple in the flowers on the jacket that just goes so cute with the flowers on the dress. I think it's adorable.
It really does also fit that theme of dark kind of spring.
But I do like the inside of it too.
The inside is...
I like the inside more.
Yeah. Isn't this what Shefali has? Shefali has this one.
I think so.
Yeah, she has the one that also has the inside.
I love that.
Like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Lorena says, I agree. Prefer wearing colors and patterns that don't match.
Honestly, Lorena, you have set me free. You really have. Because I wouldn't have before. I wouldn't have had the confidence. And now I'm just like, I love this and I love that. So why can't I wear it together? Okay.
Ooh.
A baby. Maybe I have it this time.
Yeah, this one, I don't know if you guys can really tell on camera, but this is...
Firecrackers.
Oh, like literally right there. Oh, in the parking lot.
Yeah. Fun.
That's probably $20 a firecracker in that parking lot.
It's definitely going to get a fine.
I don't know. I mean, they used to light firecrackers literally outside of 5 Star on James.
What do you think? I kind of love this look.
Love that Jiva jacket, says Lorena. So what I was trying to say before firecrackers went off, which was so silly crazy, is one, matches perfectly with the pink and the blue and the purple on the sleeve cuff. Mm-hmm. And then also, if you can't tell as much on the camera, this is the brightest Jiva jacket I've ever seen in my life.
It's fabulous.
And complimentary.
And so this is the one that we're releasing on Sunday.
Yes, like this side's also very beautiful, and there's flowers, and it's very nice.
Oh, I think I prefer it with this side.
But the pink on the other side is vavoom.
Yeah. This is too much fun.
I think I have a lot of respect for dark jewel tones in fashion, but I find it's hard to have as much fun with them.
The jewel tones? Well, it's like I said, it's not watercolors, paintbrush.
It's like, jewels. It's just, I'm so regal. I'm so fancy.
I'm so fancy.
And
I stand alone.
When you're wearing bright colors, it's like, do you want to see me do a handstand? I can do a handstand.
Yes, and that is how I feel all the time.
And I really like that vibe. I want people to know that I could maybe do a handstand just by looking at me.
There is something very nice about a jewel tone, and we don't always get them, strangely enough, because not all Indians look great in jewel tones. Many of them do. They have winter coloring, but we get a lot of autumns and springs as well in the skin tones. What's going on?
I got a ticket Tuesday. Forgot to pay when I saw Shefali and Corey outside. The ticket was $98.
Yeah, I know. If you pay it within a certain amount of time, I think it's only $48, and it is highway robbery.
Yeah.
Here.
Jane says, no kidding. I was shocked. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
And then Tammy McDonald said, Rhonda says, jewel tones are my superpower. And Tammy McDonald says, have you tried on the 2 red kimono sleeve dusters for this Sunday's release? One is Wabi and one is Avatar.
I will try those on next. And I still have to try on that vest again, or the poncho again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Which was this beautiful piece. I think this is the one everyone's going to be fighting over.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, I'm looking at that red duster and I see why you wanted to look at it. It looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. They're all beautiful. Like, I think Shefali did a great job of choosing really similar looking pieces that are already in stock, so that if you love them, you don't have to worry about fighting with everybody else on Sunday.
Wow. Michelle says, wow, that's quite the ticket. And Jane says, if you don't pay within the 7 days, if you pay within the 7 days, it's only $85.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. So we definitely suggest trying the parking lots down the street on John and Houston.
So I've added it to the newsletter as of today at the very bottom where it says our address change. If you click on that, it takes you to our contact us page. And we have listed the 2 parking lots that are better than the one across the street, because that one's ridiculously expensive. And they ticket like this, and the tickets are ridiculous. So this is me wearing it.
And how is the feel of that poncho? Is it
soft,
crunchy? In
Not
any
at
way?
all. It's completely unbelievably
Carol says
soft.
it is gorgeous.
It is to die for. And if you are somebody who has Tarocco, let me show you how great it's going to look with Tarocco.
Yeah, that one is actually so stunning. It's crazy.
That's Tarocco with it. Oh, you have to keep me in screen too, Mary. If you see me get out of screen.
I'm so sorry. I was so focused on staring at you that I forgot to look down at the screen.
There.
Because I think the purple underneath too would work so well because it has some of the like a pinkiness to it, but it's still cool.
Definitely the purple as well. It's got a lot going on in here.
Can you sidestep to the right a little bit? Right. My right. Yes.
Okay. So there's the purple.
Is the poncho black or navy?
I would actually say that it is purple and deep green. It's purple and deep green.
Oh, and Jordy said about the ticket, that's more than a wabi-sabi poncho.
Yeah. I know. It's really bad.
And so I said that quickly, so I just wanted to restate that the poncho is a dark green, you said.
It's both green and purple. There is no black.
But would you say there's a navy in the mix of that, or it's like mostly
there's a little bit of navy right here, but it also turns into purple. So if the question is, would it look okay with navy? Let's see.
Heather said, even better, dark green.
Mm-hmm. So this back here is the same. So this piece that I'm wearing, the Joanna jumpsuit is available in indigo and also in olive. So this is the indigo, and I think it works. Right? Like the purple kind of turns into a blue.
Mm-hmm. It pulls from the bluey tones of the gray, but I do think that it falls more so towards the green.
Yeah, but I feel like it could work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a no. It's not a no.
Corey said night shadow would be nice with it.
Yes, night shadow would be gorgeous with it because it's got those purpley undertones, right? Okay,
Show us that gorgeous duster, Mom.
The 2 red ones?
Yes.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Okay. So this one here, ooh, too pretty.
She also says or Astra. And what would you think of pairing the poncho with burgundy?
The poncho with burgundy. Yes, absolutely.
That is a wabi-sabi duster.
I just saw that too. I was like, can that really be wabi-sabi? So this one, the thread is not metallic, so it's not itchy, but you can feel the thread. What's really cool about this is that this is actual bandhani, which is that tie-dye method out of Gujarat where they use a stick and then tie it and then they resist dye.
Is this a wedding sari, do you think? Or a wedding event sari?
I think it's definitely an event sari, but I don't know that it's not lavish enough for a wedding outfit.
Crazy.
Right? It's not sparkly enough. It would definitely be an
Crazy.
evening outfit. Like you wouldn't wear it.
It's not sparkly enough.
It's not sparkly enough to be a wedding gown. And the wedding pieces they tend to be very heavy and only the bride is wearing red. So that's why I would think that it wouldn't be a wedding piece.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like if you're going out to dinner, right? Or you're going to like a Diwali festival or a Christmas festival, you might wear that. Look at that down there, how pretty.
Carol says, wowzers on that duster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And so it's not itchy?
No, it's not. You can feel thread. It's not just silk, it is silk with thread, but it's not itchy thread. And then look at the bottom, how stunning that is.
No, I know, I love the bottom.
And then it's got those little mirrors sewn in as well. Very, very fancy. And then I love how that applique border, like that bandhani applique is all the way through it.
Wow, over a black cocktail dress for a night on the town.
Definitely.
Ooh, I loved the side tie in this.
Yes, and I think Marilyn got the side tie in it.
I think so.
Because I was showing this to her and I said, we had a couple of beautiful pieces of the same fabric.
The bottom is amazing with the sequins.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
So that is definitely the pallu.
Wow. And so is this one itchy in any way?
That's a great question. So this one, the thread is metallic. But because it's just going in one straight line, it's not super itchy. But it is a little bit rougher than just thread. So I wouldn't say it's itchy. I don't know, Mira, what do you think? Would you call that itchy feeling on the inside? Not really, right?
It's not itchy. I think it could be a little irritating, but because it's on the bottom,
Yeah.
I think it's better. Like if it was on the sleeve, you might feel it like right against the skin. But I think for the placement, it actually wouldn't be an irritating texture.
Is there anything else anybody wanted to see, or do I just get to pick my faves now?
There is this, that is the second red duster. I think you get to pick your faves. Unless there are any pieces that anyone would love to see, and I am happy to pull
So
them
this
out.
is another piece. These last two dusters are pieces that are releasing on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the same way that we released the sneak peek. So it's all the same setup, same everything, but there's only 20 pieces. I don't know how this one hasn't sold. This is beautiful. So blacks, reds, and then different shades of green, like a spearmint almost. There. And this is Tarocco, which is pretty darn close to it. Mira, would you pair this with red, Tarocco? What color would you pair it with?
I'd do Tarocco.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would do purple. Lavender.
Whoa, it's on theme with what we've been saying, but yet still so shocking.
So this right here is actually a grade lavender, very much like foxglove.
So what if you paired it with the Darcy?
I think we're sold out of the Darcy.
It's on the rack.
Oh, the purple Darcy. I was talking about the lavender
No,
Darcy.
I think the purple Darcy.
Sure, I can give that a try. So this one here is Iberis, which is kind of like the grade purple, the grade lavender from winter. But this kind of seems more like foxglove, I think. It's this one. There.
Foxglove, is that one of the new colors?
Foxglove
That's one
is
of the
summer.
old ones, right?
It's from this summer, this season.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, I know that. I'm familiar with that name.
And I love how elongating the lines are in this.
Mm-hmm. This one is such a classy piece. And it feels like a very classic Indian pattern, too.
You think so?
I feel like it. Like,
I don't know, with the roses and the vines, to me it feels a little French or maybe
really?
European, English.
I don't know. I feel like it's something that like I'd see like Nani have like a sari in or something.
I don't know. That's actually
like,
really good.
no.
Well, you know what? Yeah, okay, here's what I'm thinking. So to me, what this looks like is actually a chain, like a necklace.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are the attachment points for the parts of the chain. And then how the roses fit into that, I don't know. The roses seem to be just laying over top of the chain design. So to me, it looks more like jewelry. Like it doesn't look like a traditional piece. It almost looks more like, I feel like, to me, this feels like the 80s or the 90s. And then it's just got the roses on it. And we do have that red rose jewelry as well, which would probably be stunning.
What is the one, a few pieces in front of the Pippin and the purple Darcy? Looks like black and gray background with some big pink and red printed flowers.
I love that one.
Yes, it's like watercolored leaves, kind of.
I honestly do not know how that one hasn't sold. We were doing
It's already released?
Yeah.
I thought that one was a new release.
No, it's not a new release, and it is stunning. And I was doing a photo shoot for our BIA, and that was the one I wanted to wear. And I'm like, Shafali, people need to see this. She's like, Priya, it won't show up in the pictures. But I think it is divine. So, but
no, I don't think that one.
Not this one?
I think the one with that one.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me show you this
both,
one while
because I love that one.
I love this one. Look at the work on that.
I do see what Shafali was saying, though. I fear she was right.
Look at the design on the bottom of that. So this is all, those are beads. This is called Zardozi work through here. All of that embroidery, so delicate. And then you have these great big pink flowers on it. This is a work of art. And I don't know how it hasn't sold. Because like it's really classy and understated. To me, this feels like a mother of the bride piece, right? Or even grandmother of the bride. Because it's really, really elegant, but it's not over the top. And this one is available. I literally don't know how it's still here.
I love it.
I love it. Love. Especially this part down here. It is crazy beautiful. There, you can really, wrong way.
I always look at you because I'm like, that's my mom.
You need to help me with the camera.
I know. That is actually my job. But I'm always like, what's my mom doing?
Okay, let me try on that other one. So the other one that you're talking about is part of the new release. It's a boxy baby doll dress. And it is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Jordy says it's like 3D sculpture, but from sequin.
It really is. It's unbelievable.
The sequin work is so insane.
Like, honestly, how has this not sold? Look at
and
that
like
sequin
none of
work
it
there.
either is like breaking, you know?
No,
like
and it's all
so,
intact.
Yeah.
And it's not itchy. It's all regular thread on the inside.
And crazy.
Yeah, too beautiful. This one, also beautiful. So this one here is grays, and you can see it really does have...
I love this one so much.
First of all, it is ridiculously soft. Like unbelievably crazy soft. And then up here in the top part, you can see it has silver thread that's actually woven through it. Hope you can see the sheen on that. So the silver thread is kind of this whole top part and the pocket. And then down here, it feels like a satin, to be honest. It must be a jacquard.
Gray and blue?
Crepe. It is a jacquard. And I'm going to say it is gray and black, gray and charcoal gray. There really isn't any blue in it.
Oh, it's like sparkly.
Those are the threads that are running through it. And then these colors here are kind of pinkish. I don't know if they're galah. Where is my galah friend? Put that here. Well, it might be. I feel like it's too pink, but let's see.
Oh, it's close. I think it actually works well.
It's kind of fun.
Because of the marigold and the flower, too.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I like it.
Oh, it was the last piece. Sorry.
It was the one that I showed, right?
The blue and gray.
Yeah.
Would you say that the last piece was blue and gray?
Oh, I would say it's gray and gray.
It's gray and gray.
There is no blue in here.
And then a charcoal dark gray.
I see what you're saying. Okay. This is a blue.
It's like a steel tone.
It's a steel blue.
It's
so
like a slate.
So it's gray and blue. You're right. Sorry, guys. I didn't even perceive of it as a blue.
No, it looks like a darker gray.
But it's not. It's definitely
a blue. It does have a blue tone to it. And the satin silk ribbon on the sleeve is so nice, too. Yeah. On both sleeves, too.
Yep, right here.
And Jordy says, wow, and is that a cityscape along the very bottom, or is it just abstract of the boxy baby doll?
It's a great question. I don't know. First of all, I cannot tell you how soft that is. Like it is the softest thing I've ever felt. It's probably one of the softest pieces I've ever felt. I'm not even kidding you.
Carol said, just a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night.
Go Hamilton. It looks like a cityscape, but I think it might just be very stylized because
it looks kind of like just strokes, but it also resembles a city.
I can totally see it being a city, but I don't know how intentional.
And no one would say you're wrong.
Yes, nobody would say you were wrong. Yeah, like that does look like a cityscape.
Yeah.
It really does. Oh, wait, is that a clock tower?
No, it's just blobby.
Yeah, it's just blobby. Okay.
No, it's just blobby.
Oh, guys, I cannot tell you how soft this is. This is absolute butter. Like, feel it.
I can't get over. Ooh.
Right?
It's when it's so smooth that it's not smooth against each other. It's just smooth against you.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's warm weightlessness.
I'm excited for you to try this on because I'm having a really hard time placing how sheer it is.
Oh, let's see.
And let us know if there are any other pieces that you'd like to see as we near the end of our evening.
Love.
And Carol said, I mean, it's Friday, but the Flashdance song started in my head.
What a feeling.
Wow. So it looks like the top is sheer, but the skirt is not at all.
You're right, because this is a crepe jacquard and this is a Georgette.
So again, it's a second baby doll where you get best of both worlds. Where you might need a tank top, but you wouldn't need anything on the bottom. That's so
I
fun.
love this
That's
one,
so
honestly.
Fun. She's spinning.
I'm spinning.
She's swirling.
I just can't believe how soft it is. That's crazy.
Carol said, she's a maniac.
Too beautiful. Okay. I have been eyeing this one. I think this was...
I love that one.
So this is one we already had.
We had it in a waterfall once.
Did we?
Yes.
So, but this is not a new piece. This is available right now.
Is it?
Yeah, PRG 8212.
PRG
This
8212.
Gorgeous. Definitely a bright spring with the black background, but then all of those flowers.
It. So it is available right now, but we had it in a kimono sleeve duster previously.
Oh, I love it. I just love it. Like, even though it's got these big flowers, because of the black in the background, it just feels really sophisticated to me.
Jordy said, lol, so you need a top but no pants? You can be Winnie the Pooh under this dress. I love this one so much. I'm a sucker for the big floral prints like this.
Well, and especially when they're all kind of
clusters are
tonal.
so perfect.
Yeah, the colors are insane together.
So I don't think Taraka would go with this. So what pant would you put with this? Mom?
I would probably put something a little more of
I thought you were going to say that.
This brownie color.
Yeah, but something vibrant, Mom, for vibrant darks.
So, okay, that's a great question. Great point. So yesterday, if you have a look at the stories, I was wearing a dress that was kind of all of these colors, but also a little bit more gray. And I tried it because it had all those colors in it. I tried it with thyme. I tried it with green. I tried it with red. I tried it with all the colors and they all matched, but they didn't let the dress shine through. And so I ended up going with a brown, which was in the dress, but which was more muted and the most muted color I was wearing. And I found it really made the dress pop. And that's why I feel like if I were to wear this and I really wanted the dress to pop, I would wear one of these very muted tones with it.
Can you take a side step this way?
Thank you. But yeah, stunning colors. Like yummy. And you know what it is? It's how crisp it is. The florals against the black, like right there.
Rhonda says the maxi captain looks great with the black underpinning. It makes the background pop.
Yeah, it really does. Like, I just adore this piece. Can't believe this hasn't sold. Like, just look at that.
No, I love, we had a few pieces, like the clusters are just so, because sometimes the florals can be a little like
all over
that it's like, you don't know, you're so taken by the florals that you're not taking it in as a piece. But I think that one, it's so beautiful. Like, as we've looked at that one.
We did, right?
Yes. Yes. We haven't looked at that one, and we haven't looked at the bright pink one beside it either.
Okay. I'm wearing my top underneath here. It keeps riding up because not much. I'm wearing a tank top under it.
She too is Winnie the Poohing under that.
I am. I'm Winnie the Poohing under this. That's so sweet, Winnie the Poohing. So this one has copper thread through it.
And the beautiful purple. Whoa.
Yeah, so many beautiful purples.
Whoa.
So Marilyn was here the other day and she was trying to find things that would go with allium from last summer. And the pieces that we found for her had multiple shades of purple in it. And I find that for those purpley toned pieces like foxglove and allium and
your best bet's a red.
well, your best bet's a red. But also if you find something that has just every shade of purple, it's going to work.
Judy said TMI, Mira. Judy, it was in reference to what Jordy said, I swear.
What did you say?
I said she's Winnie the Poohing under her jumpsuit.
Oh,
I
no,
swear, I
I'm
was
not.
just referencing the banter.
I am not fully Winnie the Poohing.
Let the record, Your Honor, she is not fully Winnie the Poohing.
I would not.
It's a false Winnie.
There we go. Oh, love.
Heather said, late to the Priya show, did you try on one shoulder?
No, there's still 2 one shoulders here that I haven't gotten to. I can do those next.
Ooh, I
So this
love
is a
the
release. This is,
flowers.
yeah, look at that.
So is this a digital pattern?
This is a digital print. And it's one of my favorite kinds where they take the colors from the flowers and then they deconstruct the colors and turn it into abstracts.
I keep moving the camera to try and be where you're standing, where you keep falling. But then when I do that, it's still, because I'm like, you keep falling that way. So then I turn it this way ever so slightly.
Yeah.
And then when I do that, you end up going back to where you were in the first place.
You know,
it's tricky.
It's tricky because even though I'm so far away, even a little bit to either side makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Did that do anything?
I think it's fine. Just help me stay in camera if you can. So look at that. You can tell it's digital because of how detailed those flowers are. They look 3-dimensional. And if I were to wear it the other way, ooh, too much fun.
I love
way
the
too much
The
fun.
copper's so cool.
And the copper in it, that's crazy.
So would copper, this might be a dumb question, would copper threads ever get a patina?
I don't think so because this isn't real copper. It actually just looks like purple iridescent threads in there.
Carol, you're so right. She said you need tape on the floor like they use on stage.
Yeah, we do. That might be a thing we do next week.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that too because it's really hard for me to keep an eye on both things at once.
And I don't know who was in theater, but if you ever tried moving one of those pieces of tape, it was literally like they were treating it like you were opening the gates to hell. Like I would be like, oh, we can move this piece of tape. So it'd be like, oh, don't do that. That's for Q37. You're going to throw off the lighting.
True. So let me try on these beautiful.
The one shoulder dresses. So what is
These are
your
both
favorite
available.
styling hack for the one shoulder dress, Mom?
That is a great question.
Because I find that a lot of customers will come in and ask how they can play around with the style.
So the obvious thing is to wear it Monday or Tuesday. That's the first thing, is you get to decide which part's going to be at the front. The second thing is, for me, am I going to wear it with just strappy sandals? Thank you. Am I going to wear it with strappy sandals or am I going to wear it with something underneath? So that's the second way, like strappy sandals, perfect summer look, perfect resort look. Or you can wear it with wide leg pants and it's more of like a dinner time, very classy wide leg pant or even a Casba pant. And sometimes if I'm wearing it with pants, like this is the jumpsuit, but if I'm wearing it with pants, I would take a portion of it and tuck it in so that it almost kind of fits more like a top. Because even when you tuck it in, it doesn't take any extra space, right? So it becomes a one shoulder top as opposed to a one shoulder dress. So those are my styling hacks.
Is there a way that you can like knot it, do you think? Like knot the one side?
That's a great question too. And Lorena is the queen of knotting a one shoulder dress. And what she does is she'll do like a knot there and then a knot down here and a knot up here. So she actually puts several of them in and you can use just like a little elastic band or something if you don't want to tie a knot. And that gives you a lot of texture and it also shortens it a little bit.
Corey says the one shoulder over the jumpsuit is a great look. And Jordy says, I love it with a maxi skirt underneath.
Yeah, me too. I like it with like fully elongated.
Mhm.
I think I've only worn it without something underneath. If I went to a party once, a Christmas party, and I wore little tight capris because it was cold, but you couldn't really see them. And then if I go on vacation, I'll just wear it with sandals at the beach.
I also really like wearing it with, like, we used to carry them, but I think Orange Village hasn't had them for some time, are the sheer sleeveys that we used to have.
Yes, before we got these ones.
I really liked them because it kind of helps with that balancing if you find the off the shoulder a little too asymmetrical for you. It balances out by adding a bit more weight to the other arm.
Yeah, that's true too.
Jacqueline Webster says that piece goes with a high-low that I got on the last release.
Oh, nice.
I love this dress because it looks like a hand sketch.
Honestly, it's so, this is as soft as that last one. Feel it.
Yeah, it is like
It's almost like a wash
I want to
silk.
like try to kind of paint the word picture for you guys where it's that soft silk where when you feel it, it's so soft, but it's so soft that it has a friction to when it touches itself,
Like
kind
velvet.
of thing. Yeah, like velvet, exactly
like a
velvet.
very low pile velvet.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Look at it this way where you don't see any of the red except for the tiny lines.
And the lines, I like how they aren't perfectly straight.
No, they've got a great
They've got a great
diagonal
flow to them that really adds to the
This is
the
gorgeous.
piece. I feel that one shoulder dress season is upon us, said Heather. I love the one shoulders. I think they're such a beautiful style.
They're a great summer. Like I do gravitate towards them in summer. I really am missing that red cat necklace right now.
I'm like 100% sure it's on the back one.
Which one?
Like on the like
You're
rack
right.
on the counter thing.
Oh, or this one.
I don't. What would
These
you
are all
call
the
that?
first pieces.
A counter or
Cap.
a rack?
I don't know. But these were all the pieces I was looking for that I couldn't find.
Oh,
Now I know.
my bad.
There.
I like the cat.
So I love the cat. Honestly, it's just such a great red.
And like the
It's a
little
little
peekaboo.
fun.
And the cat that's on the necklace looks like Mars, Rachel's cat, who just had his 9th birthday. So fun.
You know, if you don't want to take yourself too
You
seriously,
look like
wear a cat.
Aunt Zelda from Sabrina Teenage Witch.
Yeah, I love this. But I definitely felt like I needed a red necklace to kind of pull this together. And then again, because it's a one shoulder dress, it is a Monday, Tuesday moment.
And with the flowy pants underneath, I do see how it looks so good. Happy birthday. Oh my God, I'll definitely pass that along to Rachel and Mars. My nephew.
So, okay.
I'm like, oh my God, why is he looking like that? And she's like, he's just excited to see his aunt. And I'm like, I guess.
Oh, I love the stripes on this.
Do you like the Monday or the Tuesday better? With this being the Tuesday.
I like the Tuesday. Let me tell you why. I look super skinny. I look like a toothpick.
But it flowed so beautifully with the Monday.
It did. But you know, the fact that I look like I'm this big, I'm going to take that win.
And when I turn to the side, you can't even see me.
You can't even see me at all.
Where'd she go? Yes, Claire says, fur nephew.
Love it. Oh, I could wear the gray one.
And Carol said, loved that show. Yes, I loved Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We used to watch it all the time growing up.
Okay. Gray cat.
Ooh.
Right? Whimsical and beautiful.
Cover girl.
Love this. How is this not sold? This is stunning.
Well, there are only... It's actually the end of the live, but I'm going to say in a grand of huzzah, if there are any pieces left that anyone would love to see.
I will quickly show them. So this one is from our existing collection. The background is a deep, deep eggplant, almost brown. And then what's so cool about this, the color is like a dark watermelon, and it is batik. So you can see kind of the cracking.
Your life.
You're about to change my life.
I am.
She's about to change my life. What?
This is the matching one.
So the red is the follow.
We showed this one. Yes.
And I love the band on the bottom.
Yes. And I remember seeing this and not believing that it was the same sari.
I saw it and I put it in the window immediately.
Yeah.
Together too, like I love the duster maxi caftan combo.
When I saw it in the mannequin on the window, I'm like, oh, but those don't match. And then I looked closely and I'm like, this is too
They
beautiful.
go together. Like it's so crazy.
So what Mira wants me to show you is that this is a maxi caftan. And you would think that a whole sari must look like this because it's browns and pinks and blues.
And purple.
And purple. And then you look at the bottom of the front and you see that it has this reddish tone in it. And you realize this is the other half of the same sari.
Do you want me to add the tag to the maxi caftan?
Yes, please.
Could you please give me the code?
Yes. PRG.
Oh, I was like, dramatic pause.
8869.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Yeah. And so this one will be added to the collection very shortly.
And this, again, these are pieces that are currently available. You do not have to wait for Sunday for this particular piece. I love that just like that.
I love
Love
this
it.
one. I think it's so cute. I'm always so tempted to get it. Because it's so fun. And I think it actually perfectly encapsulates this week's collection. Because it's so fun and it's so bright, but it's also so regal,
Wow.
so fancy.
It's stunning. Like absolutely stunning.
Together, it's just incredible. Like it must have been such an insane sari.
Yeah. Showstopper.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Definitely. I just need a red necklace.
Marilyn says, this has been fabulous. A fabulous fry show. Amazing silks. Carol says, loved that show on That's Beautiful.
This is a Sunday release.
Oh, wow. The neckline.
Mhm.
Is it satin or is that also copper?
It is a gold thread woven into the fabric, but it's not on the inside, so it's not itchy at all. I believe this one is an existing piece. This one is also an existing piece.
Yes.
And she's lovely. Also lovely. More dark spring. Look at those flowers with the blue. Love it. And then I thought I wanted to show you guys these two pieces. These two pieces together. So this is a poncho here. And look at how incredible it looks with the Darcy cardigan. Like that is a match made in heaven. Can they see how beautiful it is? Like how exact. Honestly,
Sorry, I got distracted because the bottom border looks like it would go with the duster that you're wearing too.
yeah, right? But it's slightly, this is a little bit more red and this is a little bit more pink. But look at that together.
No, it's like an exact match.
It's an exact match. And you could wear it top length or tunic length. So if you were looking for something to go with your Darcy purple cardigan, it's this guy. And this guy is available right now. This one is G8720 or 30. 20. There you go, ladies. So thank you so much for being on this particular journey with us. This is the last piece that I thought was kind of the same moody tones. This again is a boiled wool. This one is a little bit itchier, but it's not like crazy itchy. And I just thought it had those same moody tones. It doesn't have the florals, but it has the feel. Like the bright colors mixed in with the moody colors. So that's it, ladies. I hope that we see you on Sunday. We will start packing up your orders on Tuesday because it is a long weekend. So I hope you guys have the best long weekend ever. Thank you so much for playing with us again on a Friday night. If you have anything that you'd like to see in the future, we are open to suggestions. And I will do something to share all of those linens with you as soon as I can. Is there anything I'm missing, Mira?
Nope. Everyone said, my cat and I enjoyed the show. Have a happy long weekend, ladies. Thanks for an awesome evening. Have a most wonderful weekend. Happy long weekend, everyone. Thank you so much and have a great long weekend.
Bye, everyone. Have a great long weekend.